Alright folks, Swamp Booger 1, I'm back. I'm back in Blackwater Forest. I got Ruger and Ladybug with me. We're walking down this trail. I think you pronounce it the Hutton trail. It's like H-U-T-T-O-N. Said back at the beginning it was 5 miles long. And we're really not that far into it. Maybe a mile. And we just spooked something up. The dogs are all riled up. But we just spooked something and went running off that way. It was pretty heavy. You could hear it. But I don't think it was what we're looking for. I think it might have been pigs. I didn't see it, but I heard it. We were real close to it. But it went down in there, and I don't know how good the camera's going to pick it up, but it gets real thick back in there. And I think there's a bit of a swamp or some marshland or something back there. I know it's not too far from a creek. Whoop! You guys are gonna have to bear with me because I'm holding my phone and I'm trying to hold this dog, and he's a little hyper right now. Whoop! I know back over this way, I mean just right after we heard something go running off, I heard what sounded like some light tree knocks. I mean, it could have been, it may have been a woodpecker, but it didn't really sound like it because it was so long in between each one. Usually woodpeckers are like pecking pretty quickly. Here goes some scat. Some kind of scat there. I'm no scat expert, so I don't know what that was. But I know, man, we spooked something up and it went running off. Yeah, the camera's not going to pick up the depth, how it goes down into there. And I'm pretty sure it's a little swamp back in there. Whoop! And it was when I done one of those whoops. The main reason I walk through here doing those whoops is to let Bear know that we're coming, especially right now because I can feel the wind and we're downwind. There's more scat. The scat there's a little bigger. It's a little bit bigger. You hunters and stuff out there, let me know in the comments what kind of scat you think that was. But yeah, when I did that whoop, I done a whoop back there, man, it spooked something. We were close to it. I couldn't see it, and it just went hopping off, running off. There's a road about a mile that way. I can hear the cars, but I could have swore I just heard like a tree knock again. Whoop! The crazy thing about the whoop thing is this. You know, I do the whoops to let bear and stuff know that we're coming. And whatever that was back there, it might have been a bear. I did see some bear scat further back on the trail. I know for sure it was bear scat. It was a real small pile. Looked kind of old, but it was definitely bear scat. That might have been what I spooked up back there. It sounded like it had some weight behind it, and it sounded like there was more than one. But to me, I mean, I'm no expert or anything, but I'm pretty sure it was a four-legged animal, because I could see through here pretty good, and whatever it was seemed to be, you know, below the brush. So, you know, probably pigs or a bear. And part of the reason, I don't know if I said it or not, that I think it's a bear, could be pigs, is because I'm pretty sure there's like water or swamp down in there. And after it ran off down in there, I heard some splashing around. That's when I got the phone out and started recording. But it stopped, and I don't think it's Bigfoot. But I'm out here, folks. I'm out here. I'm trying. It's going to happen. I'm going to record one of these one day. And God willing, live to tell about it. And God willing, be able to show it to the public without getting harassed by, you know, the quote powers that be, unquote. Now, I'm not going to walk this whole 5 miles. I was trying to get back in here to where the creek is. I was looking at it on Google Maps. I'm telling you, folks, that might be wood knocks. It's coming from that way, off to my left. That's east. Sun's over there setting in the west. Whoop! Whoop! Every once in a while I hear it, a couple of thuds. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's Bigfoot, maybe not. Important thing is I'm out here, I'm trying. I picked up the phone. I wasn't really even going to make a video. I'm just out walking. But I need to start making more videos. I need to keep the camera on, because one of these days I'm going to record something good. I'm going to record something good. I'm going to record something good. My eyes are playing tricks on me. See how good my zoom is on this camera. Okay, the zoom sucks. What I was interested in is, see if I can do this. Here's my finger. Okay. I was going to focus on my finger. See that little black dot? That ain't going to work. It's like, all right, I'm going to move my finger down. That little black dot right there in the middle. See that little black dot? I mean, where I'm at, it almost looks like a face. But it is getting dark. Whoop! It's okay. I mean, it's not moving or nothing. Probably just a tree, but shit, you really never know. Now we're starting to go downhill here. I want to get out of here before dark. Ruger, please. Getting all wrapped up around my feet. See, it goes downhill that way. Now we're going back uphill this way. Yeah, guys, just bear with me, okay? Bear with me, folks. It's not easy trying to record a Bigfoot. It's not easy. I know I'm going to have to probably step up my game. Whoop! And start doing some, some more night expeditions. Get some night vision and stuff. It's coming, folks. I'm going to do it. I'm going to end up doing it, but you never know. I might mess around and record one right now. Feel like we're in a good area. I mean, I know I'm going to have to get some better cameras too. I mean, I'm using this old Android. I'm sure the picture probably sucks. But, hey, I'm out here. I'm trying. I'm going to get another camera. I'm going to get some better equipment one day, and that'll be cool. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I apologize for my last video. How I just kind of cut it short without saying that I was through and everything. But I actually had recorded another video. It was a part 2 to that night, where we went back to the fire, and we're sitting around the fire, and we heard some more subtle movements in those bushes behind our fire. Y'all heard that? That was a tree knock. If I had a solid piece of wood, I'd do one back. But I don't, so I'm gonna keep moving. The video though that I done the other night, there was more to the video. There was a part 2, because when we got back to the fire, we were sitting there. I just heard that knock again behind me. We were sitting there. Check this out. Steep head. Woo, spooky looking trail. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, it's a little spooky trail. Ladybug's gonna go down there and investigate it. Sorry, folks. I keep thinking I'm hearing stuff, and I'm also looking through the trees, and I'm listening. I just heard that tree knock thing again. I don't know what's going on. Look, I just heard it again. Y'all hear that? Oh my God! I hope the recorder got that. That ain't no woodpecker. Now, I mean, I'm doing all these whoops and stuff. It could be a hunter. It could be another person out there. But in that direction, it's about 3 miles probably to a road, at least. Whoop! Something's going on up there, folks. I don't know. I'm gonna have to replay this. I guess it was what, around the 16-minute mark. It was boom, 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 boom. All right. All right, folks. So this is the deal. Where when we were recording the other night, we made it back to the campfire. I stopped the video short. I was gonna do another part 2 on it, and I did do a part 2 on it because when we were back at the fire, we heard something subtle moving in the bushes again, and it wasn't long. There it is. Boom, boom. Wow. Lady, come on. Lady, come on. All right, folks, I'm going back this way. I mean, it's getting dark on me, and I still got to hike back out. But I'm not kidding you guys. That's literally tree knocks. Oh, I can't even finish what I'm telling you about the other video. I can hear some cars in the distance. But every once in a while, there's like some tapping. And that's definitely not a woodpecker. Okay, folks, I'm going to get it out this time. I promise you. Bear with me. We got back to the campfire. We heard something moving. We started shining around up in those bushes and stuff again. We started, standing there trying to listen and shining the light around. And then we started catching a smell, a funky smell. I mean, real musky. It reminded me of like if you ever been on the highway and a cattle truck passed by you full of cattle, that smell, to me, it smelled exactly like that. And after a few minutes, it disappeared. You couldn't smell it no more. And we sat there and hung out and kind of settled back down, hanging out by the fire, roasting marshmallows. And about an hour later, we smelt it again. And it was coming out from where those bushes are, the same direction we were hearing the movement, the real subtle movements. And we shined around in there. We walked in there some. I made a second part 2 video of all this, but it was on my son's phone, and he accidentally deletes the video somehow. I don't know how he did it, but he did. He deleted it. So I lost that part 2 of the video. So my apologies, guys. I'm gonna try to be better about that. Woo! I guess I'm just gonna hike back out of here. I'll record for a few more minutes. I know it's gonna be a long video. Not a whole lot of action, but with these tree knocks, whatever that was we spooked up back there, you never know. See, it's real high ground this way. The way that those tree knocks are coming from. Okay, folks, I know y'all heard that. I know the camera picked that up. It had to have picked that up. Okay, now that was the gunshots. I just heard gunshots coming from the same general direction. I'm hearing that wood knocking. So, who knows? Who knows? That sounded like gunshots too, I guess.